Welcome back to Naples, Florida, the Paradise Coast, where we bring you wall-to-wall coverage at the Liqui Pro Watercross World Championship. It's time to dive into the final moto.
And it is HX out there now as Johnson and Daly going at it on the far left-hand side. Johnson's got the lead, but Daly is right there. Christian Daly setting up Matt Johnson. I don't think Matt knows where he's going. Well, Daly is going inside, outside. He keeps looking for him.
Yeah, he's going to know in just a couple of minutes because Christian Daly is closing the gap pretty quickly. But I'll give it to Matt Johnson. Kudos to him because the last 2 laps, he has really done a nice job of keeping Daly behind him. About the same amount of space, but Daly's going to charge, and this is going to be a battle.
Let's go down to Eileen and see what she's got.
Thanks, guys. Something to remember is that on this course, those buoys are moving as these athletes are speeding through the water. However, they are on a lake and not an ocean, so it does make for a little bit more of an equal level playing field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, Eileen. Well, still on the track.
Yeah, Johnson continues to keep Daly behind him, which is no small feat, and they come up on lap traffic now. This could play a role as Johnson now has got to find his way around some lapped riders, and Daly is lurking right behind him, seeing if there's going to be a mistake, seeing if Johnson gets held up by lap traffic.
We got a rider off to the side there as our leaders go by.
Oh, and a mistake out on the track. Oh, that was Daly that spun out momentarily and allowed Johnson to scoot away. The first mistake we've seen all day by Christian Daly, and that has allowed Johnson to extend that lead. And, man, it's going to make it a little tougher on Daly if he wants a clean sweep here today.
No, Daly just made the pass.
That's a lapped rider.
That is a lapped rider. It's
Johnson still
that was Johnson making the pass. My bad.
Oh, and somebody going out to make up a miss buoy, and Daly goes into the lead. Johnson had to go make up a miss buoy, and Daly inherits the lead. And Farthing now jams into 3rd place, and he is right behind Matt Johnson, looking to make a move on Johnson. Although in the overall scheme of things today, Farthing is not going to really figure as he's had a rough day earlier in the motos.
Yeah, watch Matt Johnson as he is tearing up this track. He sets that boat. He's in a relaxed mode. Christian Daly, you see Daly standing. Daly standing almost the entire race. Johnson uses the seat. Daly uses it only to push his thighs against. He makes that boat do things that other people just can't make an HX do, Rick.
Well, Daly is 23 years old. Johnson is 37 years old, and I'll take Daly's riding style over the two just because standing up definitely allows you to keep better control of the watercraft. And what happens when you're standing is you don't get knocked around the watercraft as you do when you're sitting down. When you're sitting down, you get bounced around and can get knocked off. When you're standing up, you can absorb the bumps and you can absorb all the different and keep control of the boat a lot better.
Well, and one of the major benefits of standing is you lower the center of gravity, and that's a significant advantage. You know, all the weight is through your feet instead of up on the seat. You get to hold that thing wide open as the rains come to tell us.
Yeah, that's
we need to clean up the air.
Daly out in front and jamming. And he is in control. He has dominated the first 2 motos. Christian Daly, of course, his dad, Derek Daly, one of the great race car drivers in American history. Talked to him earlier today. Good to see him here. And his son, Christian Daly, a dominant rider in pro watercross in this sport class as the heavens descend on Naples, Florida right now in the middle of this moto. Here we go. Daly out in front and charging. Boat number 5 in complete control of the sports stock class.
Yeah, the rain is going to affect these riders now. Well, I saw a rider earlier drop his goggles, and he's going to be hating that now.
That's a
white flag out, 1 lap to go. Your leader, Christian Daly, he has traffic in front of him. The rain is pouring down. It stings stings your skin like bees at this speed.
If you don't have your goggles on in the rain like this, you are going to get pelted in the eye. It's going to sting at 50 miles an hour out there, 60 miles an hour, whatever. These boats more 50, 40, 50 at top speed. You get those raindrops right into your eyeballs, and it hurts, mightily, and you don't want that at all, to say the least.
Well, I can see Christian decided the way to take care of that is just finish the moto. Look at the speed, wide open on the back straight. This is the final time through. Daly taking the right, the left, 2 boats in front of him, 2 more buoys for a championship. Watch him as he makes the turn. Folks, give him some applause. Christian Daly, your new Pro Watercross World Champion.
We're in tech right now where all the boats are teched. I'm here with Sports Stock World Champion Christian Daly. Christian, what was your mindset going into today?
My mindset was just to focus on the process of winning, and that takes doing all the things right, one step at a time, make sure the boat's got fuel in it, and the rest falls into place. So.
And still ahead, the most wild stunts you're going to see on a body of water, the freestyle competition at the Liqui Pro Watercross World Championship.
Liqui Pro Watercross World Championship presented by Broward Motorsports on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Florida's Paradise Coast Naples, Marco Island Everglades. By Liqui, maintain your passion. And by Broward Motorsports, you got a ride.